House Democrats pushing for answers on new reports about Donald Trump's migrant facilities. Photos like this, some from, again, Trump's own agencies. This was a Texas facility where you have people packed in behind the fence. A photo from a different facility, detainees with kids laying on the floor, concrete benches on top of each other. Another where a man is seen holding up this handwritten plea, help, 40-day here. Plus questions about whether the Trump administration ignored clear warnings about dangerous overcrowding.
Why is the Biden administration reopening a temporary facility for migrant children in Texas? But it's the same facility that was open for a month in the Trump administration, summer 2019. That is when Joe Biden said, under Trump, there have been horrifying scenes at the border of kids being kept in cages. And Kamala Harris said, basically, babies in cages is a human rights abuse being committed by the United States government. So how is this any different than that?
We very much feel that way. These are facilities, let me be clear here. One, there's a pandemic going on. I'm sure you're not suggesting that we have children right next to each other in ways that are not COVID safe, are you? This is not kids being kept in cages. This is kids. This is a facility that was opened that's going to follow the same standards as other HHS facilities. It is not a replication, certainly not. That is never our intention of replicating the immigration policies of the past administration, but we are in a circumstance where we are not going to expel unaccompanied minors at the border.
Thousands of unaccompanied children crowd into overwhelmed U.S. migrant shelters.
This is not kids being kept in cages.
Tasked with sheltering migrant kids and finding relatives or guardians in the U.S.
Questions about whether the Trump administration ignored clear warnings about dangerous overcrowding.
In daily calls, White House officials are pressing HHS and other agencies to free up space for children packed into crowded Border Patrol stations.
I'm sure you're not suggesting that we have children right next to each other in ways that are not COVID safe, are you?
HHS officials worry that speeding up the vetting process too much could lead children to be released into unsafe situations. An HHS spokesman said government agencies were working together to try to get children out of crowded Border Patrol stations, but conceded that Zoom and phone calls with the administration can get heated.
Questions about whether the Trump administration ignored clear warnings about dangerous overcrowding.
The tensions within the administration, which have not previously been reported in detail, are emerging as the crisis seems likely to deepen. According to an internal U.S. government estimate reviewed by Reuters, U.S. Customs and Border Protection expects to arrest more unaccompanied children in 2021 than in any year since record keeping began in 2010.